All right. Thomas, the mouth guard has been reinserted. What did you see in the first round?
Well, I'll tell you what. First off, credit to Battle for being able to battle back. See what I did there?
Yes.
yeah, I like that. But he was able to battle back. But I think it was partially because of Gilbert Urbina let him back into it. And he had him hurt. There were looks in Battle's face where he looked like he was discouraged. But Gilbert Urbina let him off the hook and let him back in the fight. Ooh. And that wasn't very good for him.
I agree with what you're saying, Dean, but I think also partly you got to remember he's taking this fight on 10 days notice.
Heavy right hand from Urbina. Now tries to clasp the hands. Body lock as he swings around. See the significant strikes. Still somewhat close, but Battle has certainly gotten himself back into things after a slow start.
Or trying to jump on the back.
It's a big body to try to get on there.
Yeah, he wasn't successful there. It was just good elbow though.
Yeah, real nice work by Urbina, using his elbows in quick succession.
See, but you can't swing elbows too many times like that in a row, right? Because if you're doing this, you throw that many elbows, you're going to start dropping your hands or you're not covering up. So you got to throw them in time elbows. They're not unless you're on the ground, obviously if you're in top position, you can let them go.
Nice takedown for the takedown. Sorry. He's got one hook in. I think what we're seeing here, Urbina started to slow down. The lack of condition and lack of preparation started to show.
Battle well versed in the grappling as well. 4 of his 5 finishes have come by submission. 3 minutes to go, round 2. Plenty of time on the ground. Dominant position here.
He's only got one hook in. He needs to get the second hook in, then he can flatten him out. But this position, Urbina is especially tired.
Oh, he did it. He just tapped out.
With the submission winning round 2. Wow.
And a big cut as well. That's right, you are, my friend.
The last pick of Team Volkanovski earned his way to the finale. Submitted the top seed in Andre Petrosky to get here, and then locks up a submission tonight to ultimately take home the trophy.
Well, we see here spinning elbow attack, but he kind of gave up position for a takedown. That was the beginning of the...
Round number 2.
Now, after a round 2 submission to make it official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Take away Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke. And now, the Ultimate Fighter middleweight winner, Brian Battle!
Brian, congratulations. You are the Ultimate Fighter. Here's your trophy.
Back inside the octagon, here's Bruce Buffer.
Take away Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, this here is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Stephen Klubeck, Executive Director Bob Bennett. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at octagon side are Derek Cleary, Sal Diamato, and Junichiro Kamijo.
And when the action begins, I'll referee in charge of the octagon, Jason Hozak.
And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, it's time! in the UFC featherweight division.
Featherweight division.
Fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding professional record, 13 wins, 2 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Tbilisi, Georgia, presenting the number 10 ranked UFC featherweight contender in the world, Giga Ninja Chikadze!
Wow.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a striker, holding a professional record, 22 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Nova Friburgo, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the number 9 ranked featherweight contender in the world, Edson Jr. Barbosa!
Whoa. Referee in charge now to give instructions, Jason Ozark.
The rules in the back, no final question from you, Blue. No final question from you, Red. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Come out ready to fight.
Just a bow, no touch. Well, each of these guys with similar sentiments in terms of taking the fight and acknowledging that this is a fight I'd want to watch as a fan. Edson Barbosa says, I know this is going to be a great fight. That's why I took this fight. This is a fight I'd want to watch at home.
First round. Are you ready? Are you ready?
And happy you are along with us to watch. Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. Edson Barbosa, minus 120, small favorite in the white. Giga Chikadze in the gray as an even money small underdog.
Look at that, no feeling out process. Straight with the kicks on both sides.
First main event for Edson Barbosa since he fought Justin Gaethje in Philadelphia back in March of 2019.
One thing I initially thought of is Edson Barbosa has a lot more miles on the clock. Obviously been around the UFC a lot longer. But he's 35 and Giga is 33. You know, just because he hasn't been in the UFC as long, he has been active in combat sports all over the world. So, not as many MMA fights, but still, a lot of wear and tear on the body, just like Edson Barbosa.
Longtime kickboxer was Giga Chikadze, 44 fights as a kickboxer with 22 knockouts and 38 wins. He actually was splitting time early in his MMA career with kickboxing to kind of fund his MMA training, and he decided it was taking attention away. So he retired from kickboxing for good, started competing in grappling at white belt and blue belt, and just working his way up to try to be as complete a fighter as he can. Heavy leg kick checked by Chikadze.
Yeah, and Edson had checked a big body kick to the liver with his shin too, so both these guys already really beating the crap out of each other's shins here.
Yeah, you know, these guys though, their shins are so conditioned, you know what I mean? That's how they fight. They throw kicks, they damage their feet and their shins over and over. Imagine how tough they are. The speed of Giga when he lets go.
Yeah, which is crazy to think that there seems to be a slight speed advantage. See, that's the difference. Edson always had that up at 55. Not at featherweight, he's going to meet a lot more competitors that have more speed. With a flying knee attempt.
That just missed.
Oh, Giga checked that one too.
That was an inch or two away.
Barbosa says on fight night, he's at the same weight than when he fought at 155 pounds.
But the guys are much faster that he's facing.
No question. Halfway through round one. Basically the same output, same land rate so far for these two.
Yeah, these guys are going to be patient. They're going to throw big strikes. They're not going to rush in and try to put themselves in danger. See Edson very careful, throwing lots of feints. Giga, same thing, staying on the outside, waiting for his moments.
Yeah,
nice check, beautiful check again from Edson.
If you compare the styles of the two of them, I'd say Giga's the faster and the better kicker, to be honest. But when it comes to the hands, Edson has an advantage with the hands. We look at the last fight against Shane Burgos, and what an incredible fight that was, and how talented is Shane Burgos. I mean, that man has an incredible future, and has been on the third round into the knockout for Edson Barboza. The speed of that spin there, no wind-up, no telegraph, just sent it.
We have some fans in the building tonight in support for Giga Chikadze, who now lives in Southern California. Currently Kings MMA with Rafael Cordero in his corner. 90 seconds to go, round one.
Seems like Giga's looking for a flying knee. I think he's maybe identified something when watching tape that Edson kind of rushes in this position, because that's a couple of times now he's jumped up vertically in that position. Speed of that.
Yeah, those kicks, and that's the karate style of Giga as well. There's no big switch step, nothing, just kind of throws that. Oh, man.
There it is, Chikadze landed.
Oh, did he hurt him?
And this is
Charging forward now.
You know, he goes to the head, and then he goes to the body.
Good move.
After those two head kicks from Chikadze, it was wait for that body kick. That's how he got Swanson his last time out.
But that's how you set it up, and that's his signature, as we know, the liver kick. Go to the head. Go high, take it low.
Edson's winding up a bit on these punches, trying to counter Giga as he closes the distance.
Chikadze getting a little bit here. Final seconds, round one.
10 seconds.
Very dangerous. Edson's feeling that one a little bit.
There's the end.
Time.